right, beautiful people. Once again, we are here. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I've been vindicated. I did a video when a few days ago or a few weeks ago there was this trend about Burkina Faso signing some deal with the United States, and some also they have concern about Ghana signing some deal with the European Union and blah 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 and all that. Pan-Africanism is not about any country opposing any country, but Africa opposing any idea that does not reflect the value of Africans or does not respect the sovereignty of Africa. That is what Pan-Africanism is about. I said it, people say, oh, I'm just trying to look for ways and means to justify Burkina Faso. Some of them are saying Ibrahim Traoré is rolling back. Some of them are saying Ghana is also betraying, Ibrahim Traoré. Oh, the conversation was nyama, 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 nyama. And I realized that some of these people are sensationists. They are not learned. I did not build this platform through sensationalism. No. All right, we here, especially those who follow me here, very, very learned individuals. So we are not shaken when we come across these stories. But the president of Burkina Faso has finally spoken about this, and surprisingly, he has echoed exactly the same thing. I was very happy, man. He has vindicated me. The same thing I've been saying here, that look, we are ready as Africans. I'm going to play that video quickly. We are ready as Africans to cooperate with France, United States, based on mutual respect, equal rights, not as master and slave, but as partners, based on shared interest. That is the call of Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is not about, hey, the West is our enemy, we cannot deal with. No, if you are dealing with Russia, we are signing deal with Russia and it's favoring us. If the West come with anything that will help Africa and favor Africans and they will also benefit, it is called shared interest, mutual interest. Africa, you don't have any problem so long as there is respect on the table. Ibrahim Traoré said that nobody is their enemy. They are not against anybody. The fact of the matter is that even France, if France come on board that we want to deal with you, you don't have any problem with France coming to deal with them, but it has to be on mutual respect, mutual interest, mutual benefits, and it must reflect the interests of Africa. And therefore, it shouldn't be something like master and servant. You not come and then making yourself look like you are more superior than us. Let's watch that video even quickly before we move forward.
If you come here that you want to show us that you are superior to us, it's over. You leave. We are not opposed to anyone. We are not against anyone. But we are against those who do not respect us and who does not want to accept our sovereignty and our independence, if even today France is not our enemy. It's like I said, the French leaders are running their politics. But you look at the French citizens. Many French citizens support us. Anyone who wants to cooperate with us, there is no problem. But when you come, if you come and want to show us that you are superior to us, it's over. You leave.
That is what we are calling for. The fight is not against any particular country or any particular region. If they make us enemy for themselves, like they consider us enemy, then we remain like that. If they come on basis of the fact that they want to deal with us, we look at the chart and it respect us and we will benefit, and they also benefit, share interest and mutual respect, we will sign it. That is just what Pan-Africanism is all about. That's why the policy of Ghana, for example, Ghana is a good friend of Burkina Faso. Ghana, of course, I agree that these security deals that we are signing, if I were the president, we would never sign any security deal with anybody, because Ibrahim Traoré said they will fight their own fight. On the security deal, me, I disagree completely. This has answered the question of why Burkina Faso should agree and be allowing the European Union to be coming to Burkina Faso again. United States, for example, to be coming on board with deals again. The Europeans should be coming with deals again. And I mean, the world, we need each other. But the call of Africa, or the call of Pan-Africanism, is the respect which is lacking in dealing with Africa. That is all we are calling for. When it comes to the security deals that we are signing, especially Ghana, I am not for it. Let me make this clear. But I always refer to the fact that because we are in a democratic country, we are not in revolution. That is why you are having this. If it's revolution, we shouldn't even be, because the president of Burkina Faso said that they don't need anybody to come and train their soldiers. The people who they are in Europe, France and United States, God did not come down or angels come down to come and train them and then they will come and train us. They use their brain and therefore they can also use their brain to train themselves. He said that. So when it comes to the security deal, I disagree completely. But when it comes to issue regarding bilateral agreement, I mean, so long as there's respect on the table, we shouldn't be having problem with it. We should only have problem with it when there's disrespect and then a violation of sovereignty. That is where we are calling that we need leaders that can stand for us, because most of the deal doesn't reflect us. The president of Burkina Faso said, they asked him question. I mean, people think that Russians are the one training Burkinabes on the field. No. He said Russians are not training them. The only thing Russians are doing is when they buy equipment, the Chinese and those they are partnering with when it comes to security, the only thing they are doing is that some of their equipment, they know how to operate it. So when they bring it on board, they will come and teach the soldiers how to operate it, but they are not training the soldiers on the field. So Ghana, for how many years of independence, I don't see the reason why we need Europe to come and be helping us fighting terrorism. We need France to be coming to help us fight Galamsey. I don't understand. Don't get it. Why Nigeria will be there and then America need to come and help them solve the problem of insecurity in their country when they have soldiers from independence. They can't tell me that they don't have equipment and then they combat tactics that they can use to win this battle. The president of Burkina Faso, this is what he said.
No one will come to fight for us. That will mean a shame to us, Burkinabe. So everything we do with Russia, if you need equipment, Russia, in any case, has opened the door. Everything we want to pay, they are ready to sell us. So this is already a major step forward. You know that there are many countries there to whom we wanted to pay with our money. They refused to sell equipment to us, right? Yes, many European countries and all, they totally refuse to sell us the equipment. But Russia sells us what we want, and thing with Russia. We share many combat experiences. They are at war, a war I would say modern. We also learn from their war, we are at war. And also they learn from our war. You understand, so there is a share of experience. It's really a small area, apart from that. No one helps us in the field. It is the Burkinabe soldiers who are fighting, who reconquered our lands and continue to progress. Nobody knows how it goes, even the training we train each other. No one forms the army Burkinabe. That's because we have one concept. I like to tell people, I'll say it right away. You Europeans and others, your armies there. Is it God who came to show you how to fight war? Are you smarter than us? We have the same brains, so we too. We will develop the war with our war that we have. No one comes to train us, and nobody knows how to do this war better than we do. I can tell you that if European armies come here, confront the terrorists, under our conditions, they will die. We are the ones who know this war. We are the ones who fighting it. It is us who are training for this war. Africans must stop believing that, as if God sent one person to teach others how to go to war, and he is the one who must come and teach us why. We can pay for a piece of equipment at your place, which is technological. You come and teach us how to use the equipment. After that, you leave. That's what happens with the Russians. The Chinese, the Turks see you drones, some advanced equipment, when you pay. They come, but it is usually a few months. They teach us how to use the equipment, and then after that, the contract is over, everyone goes home. But on the field, it is Burkinabe. These are our lands, and we will fight for our land. That's the logic.
Man. You see, the leader of Burkina Faso is thinking, really well. This is leadership. Leadership who is interested or which is interested in building their own army. They don't want anybody to come and build the army for them. Let me tell you something. If France come and build the army of Burkina Faso, and tomorrow Burkina have banter with France, how can the person who teach you how to fight, will you be able to fight that person back and win the battle? No, the person will not show you the secret to defeat him. You understand? So it is good that every country, Nigeria, Ghana, we build our own army. It is high time the authority of Ghana, for example, you should stop these noisome deal or security deals with these people who will come and then they are doing military formation. No. We should be able by this time to form our own army. He said that it is high time we stop making it look like the Europeans, they are the most intelligent and their army are the most powerful and they only have the capacity to come and train our army here. As if we don't have the thing in here. God did not come down to teach the Europeans how to fight. God did not come down to teach the army of France how to fight. God did not come down to teach the United States, their army, how to fight. Russia, how to fight. China, how to fight. But They did it themselves. They built themselves. For example, he give one example that Russia is in Banta. They are using that Banta to form their army also. They are improving their army through that Banta. They are in a Banta right here. Through that Banta, they will learn and get experience to build their army. So the African, the over-reliance on these, our European partners when it comes to, how do you call it, security, it is affecting us. And he even made a point, something he said, this particular statement he made here. I looked for that video in another interview. I was very happy that I got it here. He said that one of the things is Russia, for example, as they are dealing with Russia, everything they need, every equipment they want to acquire, Russia is ready to sell to them. But when it comes to the European countries, some of these things they don't want to sell to them. Okay, so the people who respect them, how can we say that you want to send security deal with us and you want to protect us security-wise, but what we need to fight to make sure that we restore peace in our country, you don't want to give it to us? How do we deal with that security deal? How can we call it security deal when you don't respect us? You understand? When you are restricting us. So Russia is not doing that to them. At the end of the day, we can buy equipment from you. You come and train us. After the contract is ended, you are done training us. You go home, everybody part. On the food, we fight our own battle. This is our land. When France was, they were chasing France, and France was making noise. Emmanuel Macron was making noise and all that. He's like, this is our land. We said, don't come and die on our land. We will die on our own land. How is that a problem right now? All right. So the president of Burkina Faso, on this particular interview, some of the people, they came and prepared to corner him and then disgrace him with questions. But he was so intelligent. If you watch the entire interview, I know many of you, because I did not come on board, you went on another platform and watch and all that. I told you, because of the fact that I'm working to expand the programs on this platform, which is the reason why at that time, within that space, I was not able to function very well because I was putting in a lot of things to make sure that I make this platform one of the best platforms you've ever come across. We come a long way. So at least by now, we should be expanding. So that's what I'm doing. The banter is settled. We are not at war with Europe. We are not making anybody our enemy as Africans. We can deal with anybody at all. Pan-Africanism is not anti-West. It is anti-imperialism. Let us understand that. Those who are sensationalists and then they are carrying everything and they will just come on board and be talking without learning properly, understanding what Pan-Africanism is all about. The father of Pan-Africanism, who is Kwame Nkrumah, even, he said it, that, look, we are not going to make anybody our enemy. We can deal with Europe, deal with the East. Because if you end up dealing with only the East today, and then tomorrow the East wake up and say they want to blackmail you and kick you out of their trade, this thing, then you will become vulnerable. So if that happens, you can turn to Europe. But if you are with Europe alone, without the East, and something happens and then they put sanction on you, it will affect you. So you need to diversify, be open to all markets, but be against disrespect. That is Pan-Africanism. Let us understand that and have peace. So family, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Our opinion, they say, are different. Like the video, share, and subscribe to be part of this amazing family. See you in the next episode. Respect.